they changed the lock on a heavy apartment door, and I moved the velvet rug where you used to pace the floor. It's January 2026 and the mirror looks so strange. I'm staring at a person who was forced into a change. I'm eating at the table now, I'm standing at the sink, and I'm giving myself permission to do more than just think. The coffee's black and bitter, just the way I used to lie. Before I traded in my soul to keep our love from the Sprite. But sometimes when the wind blows through the hollow of the heart, I reach for the old habits like a shadow on the wall. I have to catch my fingers, I have to stop my feet from running back to memories that are poison-laced and sweet. 'Cause I'm building a new version of me, brick by heavy brick, learning how to live without the heart-sold magic trick. The one who didn't need your light to find a way back home. The one who's finally comfortable with being all alone. It's a quiet kind of surgery, a slow and steady man. Works in the inside, used to become to a bitter end. Yet I'm stronger and I'm colder, and I'm finally standing free. In the wreckage of the old world, here's the new version of me. I went out with some friends last night to the place we used to go, and I did spend the evening putting on a tragic show. I didn't check the entrance every time the hinge would creak. I didn't look for comfort in the secrets that we'd speak. I've got new clothes in the closet, a different scent upon my skin, trying to mask the places where your fingerprints have been. The 2020 suites calendar is full of empty space. You're for the first time in a lifetime, I can look at every face. But even in the upgrade, there's a glitch inside the code, a lonely little detour on this brand new open road. The old me loved you badly, the old me let you stay, but I had to kill that person just to make it to today. 'Cause I'm building a new version of me, brick by heavy brick, learning how to live without the heart-sold magic trick. The one who didn't need your light to find a way back home. The one who's finally comfortable with being all alone. It's a quiet kind of surgery, a slow and steady mend. Watching the outside used to become to a bitter end. Yeah, I'm stronger and I'm colder, and I'm finally standing free. In the wreckage of the old world, here's the new version of me. She doesn't cry at midnight, he doesn't check the phone. The person you abandoned is better off alone. You wouldn't recognize me, you wouldn't know my name, because the version that you broke is never coming back the same. The new version, new The sunrise hit the nails that it hasn't hit in years, cutting through the haze of all these January tears. It's 2026 and I'm standing in the hall, looking at the frame still hanging crooked on the wall. If a little the quiet sitting heavy on the shelf, right beside the books I bought when I'm still myself. I finally grabbed a cloth to clear the brainish from the wood, trying to be the person that you always said I should. But every time I wipe away a shadow from your past, I see 1,000 memories of the things we love to pass. The habits get deeper with the particles of us, turning every forever in a silver-colored dust. And now I'm just dusting off the grief, trying to find a side of the life I had before your heart was tangled up with mine. But the more I try to clean it, the more the ghosts appear, rising from the surfaces of every lonely year. Ooh, it's the soul steady polishing broken jagged stone, burning out a sparkle while I'm standing here alone. Then clearing out the corners, looking for relief, while I'm drowning in the movement, dusting off the breeze. I moved the heavies to rent and keep rock black from the coast. I wanna hold the echoes of the things I miss the most. There's a circle on the table where the finish didn't fade it, a perfect little love letter of the promises we made. Oh, I'm scrubbing at the places where your fingerprints remain, until my hands are shaking and I let me draw the stain. It's funny how the mess of you is easier to keep in the stable, empty silence of a house that's on the street. They say that out of sight is how the out of mind begins, but all this moving shadows where the winter light gets pinned. If I make it look back, you were never really here. Doesn't mean I finally conquered the 2026. Surfaces of every lonely year. The soul instead of polishing off broken jagged stone, I'm in a struggle while standing here alone. And I'm clearing out the corners, looking for relief, while I'm drowning in the movement, dusting off the green. Sweep it all away, every I love you to stay. Polish out the surface of a debt that's never paid. It looks better now, it looks clean, but I still know exactly where you've been. and blue lights burning a hole through the dark. It's January 2026, and I'm looking for a spark. I'm staring at your name, at the A and the L, thinking of the heaven that turned into this hell. 300 messages, 1,000 good nights. Now they're just pixels in these cold city lights. My thumb is hovering, shaking on the glass. My thumb is hovering, shaking on the glass. Watching our history prepare to become the past. They say delete the thread and you'll find your peace. Like a simple tap makes the heavy aching cease. But it feels like I'm burning the only map I own, leaving me stranded in the God, I'm so alone. And I'm erasing you from my phone, one line at a time, like I'm scrubbing out a secret or committing a crime. There goes the photo of us laughing in the rain. There goes the I love you that's causing all this pain. One click for the video, one click for the thread, killing off the voices that are living in my head. The screen is getting empty, but my heart is made of stone, as I'm slowly, surely erasing you from my phone. I hit the contacts and I found your mobile line. Remember when I used to call and everything was fine? I'm deleting the ringtone I picked just for you, the one that made me smile back when we were new. I'm clearing the cache of the places we've been, trying to make the GPS forget what we've seen. But the cloud keeps a backup of the things I can't face, a digital ghost that I can never quite erase. I'm staring at the "Are you sure?" on the little white box, while the silence in this bedroom suddenly mocks. If I say yes, then the evidence is gone. But how do I delete the way I'm still holding on? Like I'm scrubbing out a secret or committing a crime. There goes the photo of us laughing in the rain. There goes the I love you that's causing all this pain. One click for the video, one click for the thread, killing off the voices that are living in my head. The screen is getting empty, but my heart is made of stone, as I'm slowly, surely erasing you from my phone. The notification says, full of the ghosts of our better days. Done, it's quiet now, just a blank screen, just a black mirror, and a man who can finally see himself clear. I was doing better, I was standing on my own. I went a solid week without reaching for the phone. The 22-week winner was finally losing his bite. and I didn't see a shadow in the middle of the night. But then I passed the diner on the edge of 5th and Main, and the smell of rainy asphalt brought it crashing back again. One little spark was all it really took to tear out every chapter of my moving forward book. They say recovery is a ladder, one step at a time, but I'm sliding down a mountain I spent months trying to climb. The sobriety of silence was a wall I couldn't keep. Now I'm diving back for ghosts inside the canyons of my sleep. Oh, I had a relapse on your memory tonight. I went looking for the fire just to feel a little light. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm drinking in the pain, letting all the what ifs flood my heart like January rain. I was clean of your goodbye, I was over the hello, but I'm back inside the fever that I swore I'd let go. One hit of your ghost and I'm shaking at the knee, in a total relapse of the you and me. I found an old voicemail at the bottom of the bin, and like a fool I pressed play just to let the poison in. Hearing how you whispered hey before the world went wrong. Ooh, is a drug that's far too heavy and a pull that's far too strong. Oh, now I'm scrolling through the photos I promised I'd delete, tracing out the contours of a life that's incomplete. I'm a junkie for the heartache, I'm a glutton for the blues, picking up the pieces I was finally glad to lose. The clock says 3 a.m. and I'm back at square one, undoing all the healing that I thought I'd finally done. It only takes a second to lose a year of grace, to find myself a prisoner to the memory of your face. I swore I'd let go. One hit of your ghost and I'm shaking at the knee, in a total relapse of the you and me. Just one more look, just one more sting, then I'll put away every single thing. Tomorrow I'll be stronger, tomorrow I'll be new, but tonight I'm just a mess, relapsing on you. The porch light's been burning for 1,000 lonely nights, casting long tired shadows on these January sights. It's 2026 and the winter settled in, cold enough to realize how hollow I have been. I used to check the driveway at the sound of every car, thinking maybe you decided that you've gone a bit too far. But the gravel stays silent and the gate is rusted shut, and I'm finally finding the edge of this deep and jagged curve. but I want a hole in the carpet by the window in the hall, waiting for a phantom, waiting for a call. But the phone is just a brick and the air is just a weight, and I'm done being a prisoner to a love that's already late. So I finally stopped waiting for you to come home. I'm learning the echo of living alone. I'm blowing out the candle I kept in the dark, acknowledging the ashes where there used to be a spark. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a quiet kind of done, realizing the battle was lost before it begun. The door is finally locked and the porch lights gone dim. I stopped waiting for you, and I'm letting it in. I took your old coat off the hook behind the door, the one that made me feel like you were walking on the floor. I folded it in silence and I put it in a box, right beside the letters and the broken golden clocks. There's a strange kind of freedom in the bottom of the green, like the moment that a dying tree lets go of its last leaf. I'm not looking for your face in every stranger on the street. I'm just looking for the ground beneath my own 2 feet. Hope is a dangerous thing when it's fed on a lie. It keeps you from living, it keeps you from saying goodbye. But today I woke up and I didn't check the gate. I didn't ask the universe to change our twisted fate. Yeah, I finally stopped waiting for you to come home. I'm learning the echo of living alone. I'm blowing out the candle I kept in the dark, acknowledging the ashes where there used to be a spark. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a quiet kind of done, realizing the battle was lost before it begun. The door is finally locked and the porch lights gone dim. I stopped waiting for you, and I'm letting it in. No more listening for the key, no more searching to see. The silence is okay now, I'm finding my own way now. I stopped waiting, I'm finally Sides hidden angles that I hadn't hid in years, cutting through the haze of all these tenuous tears. It's 2026 and I'm standing in the hall, looking at the frame still hanging crooked on the wall. There's a layer of the quiet sitting dirty on the shelf, right beside the boots I bought when I was still in my shop. finally grabbed the call, the grit of greatness from the wood. Trying to be the person that you always said I should. But every time I wipe away your shadow from the blast, I see 1,000 memories of the things we let pass. The air is getting thicker with the particles of us, turning every forehead into silver-colored dust. And I'm just dusting off the grief, trying to find some of the life I had before your heart was tangled up with mine. The more I try to clean it, the more the ghosts appear, rising from the circuses of every lonely year. It's a slow and steady polishing of a broken jagged stone, learning how to sparkle while I'm standing here alone. Yeah, I clear another corners, looking for relief, while I'm drowning in the movement, gusting off the grief. I moved the headies to rank you brought back from the coast, the one that holds the echoes of the things you miss the most. Yeah, there's a circle on the table where the furnace didn't fade, a perfect little outline of the promises we made. I'm scrubbing at the places where your fingerprints remain, until my hands are shaking and the linen crowd is stained. It's funny how the mess of you was easier to keep than the stable empty silence of a house that's gone asleep. They say that out of sight is out of mind again, but I'm just moving shadow, when I like it spin. If I make it look like you were never really here, doesn't mean I finally conquered the 2026 fixed fear. And I'm just dusting off the bleak, trying to find a sign of the life I had before your heart was tangled up with mine. But the more I try to clean it, the more the ghosts appear, rising from the surfaces of every lonely year. It's a slow and steady polishing of a broken jagged stone, learning how to sparkle while I'm standing here alone. And I'll clear another corners, looking for relief, while I'm drowning in the movement, dusting off the creek. Sweep it all away, every I love you to stay. Polish out the surface of the debt that's never paid. It looks better now, it looks clean, but I still know exactly where you've been. Dusting off the grief, just a little more. this rusted out machine at the edge of a town where the grass is no longer green. It's January 2026 and the air is thin and cold, watching the sky turn a violent shade of gold. This road doesn't go where it used to go back then. It just stops at the trees, but it always met the end. I've got a map in the seat that I folded into lies, looking for a way through these no trespassing signs. The yarns is ticking softly as the heat begins to die. Just like the fire we promised would never leave our eyes. You're staring at the barricade, the gravel and the weeds. The only thing that's growing is the sorrow in my sleeves. And it's a sunset over a dead and a beautiful goodbye, bleeding purple shadows across the bruised and heavy sky. There's nowhere left to dry, nowhere left to run. Just the slow and steady sinking of a long forgotten sun. I'm at the finish line of a race I didn't want to start. What seemed to like go out on the map inside my heart. And it's a perfect view of a love I couldn't mend. Just a sunset over a dead end. I remember when we got this path to lead us to the coast. Now I'm just a traveler talking to your ghost. I see your name in the curlings on the railing by the cliff, but the air between it made me and the truth is getting stiff. The clouds look like the pillows where we used to lay our heads. I fold up in my journey to the things we never said. The horizon's getting dim, the dark is closing in, and I'm standing at the border of where we should have been. If I could put it in reverse, if I could turn the wheel around, I'd still be lost in the silence of this hallowed, hallowed ground. 'Cause even if I find a way to leave this road tonight, I'm still carrying the darkness in the middle of the line. Purple shadows across the bruised and heavy sky. There's nowhere left to drive, nowhere left to run. It's the slowest, steady sinking of a long forgotten sun. I'm at the finish line of a race I didn't want to start, watching the light go out on a map inside my heart. Yeah, it's a perfect view of a love I couldn't mend. Just a sunset over a dead end.
The sidewalks crack
in the same old place, but there's a brand new shadow where I used to see your face. It's January 2026 and the wind is biting through the heavy wool of the jacket that I bought because of you. I see the bench by the river where the green paint's peeling back, like the layers of my heart since our world began to crack. I used to speed my pace up just to get here by your side. Now I'm slowing down my breathing just to keep the pain inside. The coffee shop on the corner still smells like toasted beans, but it's a different kind of bitter now that I know what it means to be a regular for two, then a stranger on my own, in the most familiar square mile that I've ever known. And I'm walking past our spot, but I'm not stopping today, trying to look straight ahead as the memories get in the way. It's a museum of the moments that we didn't get to keep, where the ghosts of our laughter never get to sleep. I can see us in the window, I can hear us in the breeze, and it brings me to my shaking, tired knees. Yeah, the map of this city is a jagged, broken plot. Every time I'm lonely, walking past our spot, I saw a couple sitting where we carved into the wood. They were looking at each other like I always thought we would. I wanted to warn them that the ice is always thin, that the forever that they're feeling is where the end begins. But I just pulled my collar up and kept my head down low, watching my own reflection in the dirty melting snow. The street lamp is still flickering, the one you said you fixed, a blinking neon reminder of the life we couldn't mix. Maybe I should take the long way, maybe I should change the route, find a street that doesn't know what we were all about. But I'm a glutton for the horn and I'm a sucker for the sting, walking through the wreckage of every single thing. And I'm walking past our spot, but I'm not stopping today, trying to look straight ahead as the memories get in the way. It's a museum of the moments that we didn't get to keep, where the ghosts of our laughter never get to sleep. I can see us in the window, I can hear us in the breeze, and it brings me to my shaking, tired knees. Yeah, the map of this city is a jagged, broken plot. Every time I'm lonely, walking past our spot, just another block, just another street, keeping up the rhythm of these solitary feet. I'm almost past the theater, I'm almost to the park, leaving you behind in the middle of the dark. Our spot is just a spot now, just another block, just another street, keeping up the rhythm of these solitary feet. I'm almost past the theater, I'm almost to the park, leaving you behind in the middle of the dark. Our spot, it's just a spot now.
I'm digging through the soul of January 2026. The looking for the pieces that I never learned to fix. The grass is overgrown where we used to lay our heads. Now it's just a row of markers for the things we never said. I bring a bouquet of sorries, let the petals turn to gray. In this quiet field of memories where I waste my life away. There's no light in the track, no crier in the hall, just the sound of the shovel hitting the garden wall. I'm the keeper of the silence, the mourner of the light, burying another I love you in the middle of the night. Oh, my heart is a graveyard of every regret, for the names of the people I'm forced to forget. Every headstone is a promise that I couldn't quite keep, and the guilt is a shadow that never goes to sleep. I'm walking through the rows of the could have been dreams, where the silence is louder than 1,000 screams. It's a crowded, kind of lonely, a hollow kind of day, living in a heart that's a graveyard of regrets. In the corner by the willow lies a night we lost our way. Underneath the storm it bears the date of yesterday. Beside it is the laughter that we let go cold and thin, and the version of myself that I can never be again. I try to build a fence, try to lock the iron gate, but you can't keep out the ghosts when you've already met your fate. They say the time is healing, that the flowers start to grow, but they haven't seen the winter that's buried down below. I'm the only one who visits, I'm the only one who stays in the city of the broken, in this labyrinth of days. Living in a heart that's a graveyard of regrets. Dust to dust, mist to mist, every kiss that I'm gonna miss. I'll just leave the lantern burning, so the ghosts can find their way in this graveyard of a heart where I have to stay. blue light is burning a hole through the dark. It's January 2026 and I'm looking for a spark. I'm staring at your name at the A and the L, thinking of the heaven that turned into this hell. 300 messages, 1,000 good nights. Now they're just pixels in these cold city lights. My thumb is hovering, shaking on the glass, watching our history prepare to become the past. They say delete the thread and you'll find your peace. Like a simple tab makes the heavy aching cease. But it feels like I'm burning the only map I own, leaving me stranded in the God, I'm so alone. And I'm erasing you from my phone, one line at a time, like I'm scrubbing out a secret or committing a crime. There goes a photo of us laughing in the rain. There goes the I love you that's causing all this pain. One click for the video, one click for the thread, killing off the voices that are living in my head. The screen is getting empty, but my heart is made of stone as I'm slowly, surely erasing you from my phone. I hit the contacts and I find your mobile line. Remember when I used to call and everything was fine. I'm deleting the ringtone I picked just for you, the one that made me smile back when we were new. Clearing the cache of the places we've been, trying to make the GPS forget where we've seen. But the cloud keeps a backup of the things I can't face, a digital ghost that I can never quite erase. I'm staring at the are you sure on the little white box, while the silence in this bedroom suddenly mocks. If I say yes, then the evidence is gone. But how do I delete the way I'm still holding on? I'm erasing you from my phone, one line at a time, like I'm scrubbing out a secret or committing a crime. There goes the photo of us laughing in the rain. There goes the I love you that's causing all this pain. One click for the video, one click for the thread, killing off the voices that are living in my head. The screen is getting empty, but my heart is made of stone as I'm slowly, surely erasing you from my phone. Storage almost full, the notification says, full of the ghosts of our better days done. It's quiet now, just a blank screen, just a black mirror, and a man who can finally see himself clearer. I finally changed the lock on the heavier common door, and I moved a velvet rock where you used to pace the floor. It's January 2026 and the mirror looks so strange. I'm staring at a person who was forced into a change. I'm eating at the table now, standing at the sink, and I'm giving myself permission to do more than just think. The coffee's black and bitter, just the way I used to like, before I traded in my soul to keep all love from the Sprite. But sometimes when the wind blows through the hollow of the room, I reach for the old habits like a shadow on the wall. I have to catch my fingers, I have to stop my feet from running back to memories that are poison-laced and sweet. 'Cause I'm building a new version of me, brick by every brick, learning how to live without the heart so madly tripped. The one who didn't lead your life, to find a way back home. The one who was finally comfortable with being all alone. It's a quiet kind of surgery, the slow and steady man, watching the us I used to be come to a bitter end. And I'm stronger, and I'm colder, and I'm finally standing free. In the wreckage of the old world, here's the new version of me. I went out with some friends last night to the place we used to go, and I didn't spend the evening putting on a tragic show. I didn't check the entrance every time that hinge would creak. I didn't look for comfort in the secrets that we'd speak. I got new clothes in the closet, a different scent upon my skin. Try to mask the places where your fingerprints have been. The 2026 calendar is full of empty space, and for the first time in a lifetime I can look at every face. But even in the upgrade, there's a glitch inside the door, an only little beat on this brand new open road. The old me loved you blindly, the old me let you stay, but I had to kill that person just to make it to today. Cause I'm building a new version of me, put by every way, burning how to live without the hurt to magic truth. The one who didn't need your life to find my way back home. The one who was finally comfortable with being all alone. It's a quiet kind of surgery, so steady man, watching the us I used to be come to a bitter end. And I'm stronger, and I'm colder, and I'm finally standing free. In the wreckage of the old world, here's the new version of me. She doesn't cry at midnight, he doesn't check the phone. The person you abandoned is better off alone. You wouldn't recognize me, you wouldn't know my name, because the version that you broke is never coming back the same. Digging through the soil of January 2026, looking for the pieces that I never learned to fix. The grass is overgrown where we used to lay our heads. Now it's just a row of markers for the things we never said. I plant a bouquet of sorries, but the petals turn to gray. In this quiet field of memories where I waste my life away. There's no light in the chapel, no choir in my heart. It's the sound of the shovel hit in the garden wall. I'm the keeper of the silence, the mourner of the light, burying another I love, a medal of the night. Oh, my heart is a graveyard of every regret, for the names of the people I'm forced to forget. Every headstone is a promise that I couldn't quite keep, and the guilt is a shadow that never goes to sleep. I'll walk you through the walls that it could have been dreams, but the silence is louder than 1,000 screams. It's a cry to cat alone, a hollow kind of dead, living in a heart that's your graveyard of regrets. In the corner by the willow loves, and now we lost our way. Underneath the stone that bears the date of yesterday. Beside it is the laughter that we let go, cold and thin. And the version of myself that I can never be again. I try to build a fence, trying to lock the iron gate, but you can't keep out the ghost friend who already met your fate. They say the time is healing, that the flowers start to grow, but they haven't seen the winter that's buried down below. I'm the only one who visits, I'm the only one who stays. In the city of the broken, let's labyrinth through graveyard of regret. Past the dust, mist to mist, every kiss that I'm gonna miss. I just leave the lantern burning, so the ghosts can find their way in this graveyard of a heart where I have to stay. I was doing better, I was standing on my own. I went a solid week without reaching for the phone. The 2022's winter was finally losing its bite, and I didn't see a shadow in the middle of the night. But then I passed that diner on the edge of 5th and Main, and the smell of rainy asphalt brought it crashing back again. One little spark was all it really took to tear out every chapter of my moving forward book. They say recovery is a ladder, one step at a time, but I'm sliding down the mountain I spent months trying to climb. The sobriety of silence was a wall I couldn't keep. Now I'm diving back for ghosts inside the canyons of my sleep. Oh, I had a relapse on your memory tonight. I went looking for the fire just to feel a little light. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm drinking in the pain, letting all the what ifs flood my heart like genuine. I was clean of your goodbye, I was over the hello, but I'm back inside the fever that I swore I'd let go. One hit of your ghost and I'm shaking at the knee, in a total relapse of the you and me. I found an old voicemail at the bottom of the bin, and like a fool I pressed play just to let the poison in. Hearing how you whispered, hey, before the world went wrong, is a drug that's far too heavy and a pull that's far too strong. Now I'm scrolling through the photos I promised I'd delete, tracing out the contours of a life that's incomplete. I'm a junkie for the heartache, I'm a glutton for the bruise, picking up the pieces I was finally glad to lose. The clock says 3 a.m. and I'm back at square one, undoing all the healing that I thought I'd finally done. It only takes a second to lose a year of grace, to find myself a prison to the memory of your face. I went looking for the fire just to feel a little light. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm drinking in the pain, letting all the what ifs flood my heart like Jerry Rain. I was clean of your goodbye, I was over the hello, but I'm back inside the fever that I swore I'd let go. One hit of your ghost and I'm shaking at the knee, in a total relapse of the you and me. Just one more look, just one more sting, then I'll put away every single thing. Tomorrow I'll be stronger, tomorrow I'll be new, but tonight I'm just a calendar page is turning, but the ink is getting light, like the way we stopped our fighting in the middle of the night. It's January 2026, and the frost is on the pane. I'm looking for your footprint, but it's melting in the rain. We didn't end with thunder, we didn't end with fire, just a slow and steady rusting of a horizontal wire. I watched your favorite sweater lose the scent of your perfume. I watched the morning sunlight stop reaching for your room. It's a quiet kind of leaving, a slip of the hand, like watching a kingdom turn back into sand. And it's the slow fade, the ghost of a glow, watching the person I love become a stranger I know. One day we're a symphony, the next we're just a hum, waiting for a forever that's never gonna come. You're slipping through my fingers like the morning mist, into the long gray list of the things that don't exist. No crash, no boom, just a pale shade of gray, watching the love of my life slowly fade away. I caught myself today, about to call your name out loud, then I remember your shadow, lost inside a crowd. Photos on the mantelpiece are curling at the edge, like the way we both retreated from the hollow of our pledge. The I love yous got shorter, then they turned to me too, until the space between us was the only thing that grew. I'd almost prefer a heartbreak that screams and breaks the glass, something I could point to and say this too shall pass. But how do you heal from a wound you can't even see, from a love that just evaporated, from you and from me? And it's the slow fade, the ghost of a glow, watching the person I love become a stranger I know. One day we're a symphony, the next we're just a hum, waiting for a forever that's never gonna come. And you're slipping through my fingers like the morning mist, into the long gray list of the things that don't exist. No crash, no boom, just a pale shade of gray, watching the love of my life slowly fade away. Gone, the light is off, but the memory lingers on. A little less of you, a little more of the dark, until there's nothing left, not even a spark. Just a slow fade. I was moving boxes in the corner of the spare room floor, looking for a reason not to miss you anymore. I pulled a winter scarf from a dusty cedar chest, the one you wore the Sunday that we put our love to rest. It hit me like a physical blow, like a ghost inside the room, the faint and fading memory of your favorite perfume. It's January 2026, but the calendar just lied, because suddenly it's yesterday and you're standing by my side. I should've thrown it out, I should've let the fabric go, instead of breathing in the things I'm better off not to know. It's a floral kind of haunting, it's a lilac scented cake, writing one more tragic line on a long forgotten page. Oh, it's the smell of your old perfume, and I'm falling through the floor into a house of memories that doesn't have a door. It's the jasmine and the amber, it's the sweetness and the sting, the scent of every promise and the ghost of everything. I'm a prisoner of a shadow, I'm a victim of the air, searching for a heartbeat that I know was never there. Yeah, the room is getting smaller in the middle of the gloom, drowning in the fragrance, the smell of your old perfume. I closed my eyes so tightly I could see your silhouette, before the days of silence and the seasons of regret. I remember how it lingered on the pillow in the dawn, an invisible map of us before the us was gone. Now it's just a chemical trace, a trickle light and breath, the beautiful reminder of a slow and quiet death. I'm holding on to silk like it's a lifeline in a storm, trying to make the empty space feel even slightly warm. They say this is the strongest link to everything we've lost, the bridge across the winter and the January frost. But I didn't want to cross it, I didn't want to see how much of you is living in the oxygen around me. The smell of your old perfume. Inhale, exhale, you're fading. The sun is getting thinner, the air is getting cold. I'll just leave it on the chair, something to hold until the wind takes it, until the night breaks it. Your old perfume. I'm leaning on a hood of this rusted out machine at the edge of the town where the grass is no longer green. It's January 2026 and the air is standing cold, watching the sky turn a violet shade of gold. This road doesn't go where we used to go back then. It just stops at the trees where they're always meant to end. I got a map and a seat that I folded in lines, looking for a way through. He's no just passing signs. The engine's ticking softly as the heat begins to die. Just like the fire we'd promised and never leave our eyes. I'm staring at the barricade, the gravel in the weeds. The only thing that's growing is the sorrow in my seas. And it's a sunset over a dead end, a beautiful goodbye, bleeding purple shadows across the bruised and heavy sky. There's nowhere left to drive, nowhere left to run, just a slow and steady sinking of a long forgotten sun. On the finish line, over ways I didn't wanna stop, watching the light go out on the map inside my heart. Yeah, it's a perfect view of a love I could have met. Just a sunset over a dead end. I remember when we thought this path would lead us to the coast. Now I'm just a traveler talking to your ghost. I see your name in the gardens on the railing by the cliff, but the air between the memory and the truth is getting still. The clouds are like the pillows where we used to lay our heads before the night turned into the things we never said. The horizon's getting narrower, the dark is closing in, and I'm standing at the portal where it should have been. If I could put it in reverse, if I could turn the wheel around, I'll still be lost in the silence of this hallowed ground. Because even if we find a way to leave this road tonight, we're still carrying the darkness in the middle of the light. Just a silhouette in the rearview, just a shadow on the floor at the end of the road where we don't live anymore. I was moving boxes in the corner of the spare room floor, looking for a reason not to miss you anymore. I pulled a winter scarf from a dusty cedar chest, the one you wore the Sunday that we put our love to rest. It hit me like a physical blow, like a ghost inside the room, the faint and fading memory of your favorite perfume. It's January 2026, but the calendar just lied. Because suddenly it's yesterday and you're standing by my side. I should've thrown it out, I should've let the fabric go, instead of breathing in the things I'm better off not to know. It's a floral kind of haunting, it's a lilac scented cage, writing one more tragic line on a long forgotten page. Oh, it's the smell of your old perfume, and I'm falling through the floor into a house of memories that doesn't have a door. It's the jasmine and the amber, it's the sweetness and the sting, the scent of every promise and the ghost of everything. I'm a prisoner of a shadow, I'm a victim of the air, searching for a heartbeat that I know was never there. Yeah, the room is getting smaller in the middle of the gloom, drowning in the fragrance, the smell of your old perfume. I closed my eyes so tightly I could see your silhouette, before the days of silence and the seasons of regret. I remember how it lingered on the pillow in the dawn, an invisible map of us before the us was gone. Now it's just a chemical trace, a trick of light and breath, a beautiful reminder of a slow and quiet death. I'm holding on to a silk like it's a lifeline in a storm, trying to make the empty space feel even slightly warm. They say that since the strongest link to everything we've lost, a bridge across the winter in the January frost. But I didn't want to cross it, I didn't want to see how much of you is living in the oxygen around me. Oh. The smell of your old perfume. Inhale, exhale, you're fading. The scent is getting thinner, the air is getting cold. I'll just leave it on the chair, something to hold until the wind takes it, until the night breaks it. Your perfume. The calendar page is turning, but the ink is getting light, like the way we stopped our fighting in the middle of the night. It's January 2026, and the frost is on the pane. I'm looking for your footprint, but it's melting in the rain. We didn't end with fire, just a slow and steady rusting of a horizontal I watch your favorite sweater lose the scent of your perfume. I watch the morning sunlight stop reaching for your room. It's a quiet kind of leaving, a slip of the hand, like watching a kingdom turn back into sand. And it's a slow fade, the ghost of a glow, watching the person I love become a stranger I know. One day we're a symphony, the next we're just a hum, waiting for a forever that's never gonna come. You're slipping through my fingers like the morning mist into the long gray list of the things that don't exist. No crash, no boom, just a pale shade of gray, watching the love of my life slowly fade away. I caught myself today about to call your name out loud. Then I remembered you're a shadow lost inside a crowd. The photos on the mantelpiece are curling at the edge, like the way we both retreated from the hollow of our pledge. The I love yous got shorter, then they turned to me too, until the space between us was the only thing that grew. I'd almost prefer a heartbreak that screams and breaks the glass, something I could point to and say, this too shall pass. But how do you heal from a wound you can't even see, from a love that just evaporated from you and from me? And it's a slow fade, the ghost of a glow, watching the person I love become a stranger I know. Oh, one day we're a symphony, the next we're just a hum, waiting for a forever that's never gonna come. You're slipping through my fingers like the morning mist into the long gray list of the things that don't exist. No crash, no boom, just a pale shade of gray, watching the love of my life slowly fade away. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go on. The light is off, but the memory lingers on. A little less of you, a little more of the dark, until there's nothing left, not even a spark, just a slow